Okay Leute, Teil 4 der Stanley Parabel. Wundert euch nicht, ihr wisst, wir sind wieder am selben Ausgangspunkt, haben jetzt aber wieder ein paar Entscheidungsmöglichkeiten. Fun Fact, ich bin momentan im Hotel und das Klopapier ist, ich sag mal, verkehrt rum aufgerollt. Ihr wisst, dass es dann so nach hinten geht. Ich muss jetzt mal auf die klassische YouTuber-Schiene gehen und euch bitten, in die Kommentare zu schreiben, was ihr davon haltet. Wie mögt ihr das Klopapier aufgehängt? Vorne rum, hinten rum, die gute, die böse, die richtige oder die schlechte Art? Lasst euch drüber aus. Okay, gut. Boss Office, yep, gucken wir. Dankeschön. Yep, auch den Code kennen wir.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Ach komm,
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through paper. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Geil.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh geil, oh geil, oh geil. Oh mein Gott, wie ich dieses Spiel liebe, Alter. Oh mein Gott. Awesome. Wie geil. Oh geil.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh mein Gott. Ich komme nicht drauf klar, wie geil dieses Spiel ist. Okay. Ja, wir fahren wieder runter. Ja, und ich habe vergessen, den Timer zu stellen, aber egal, dann wird es jetzt 2 Minuten länger. Was soll's. So, jetzt haben wir das sogar übersprungen. Das Gequatsch. Okay, das ist cool. Doch, das ist gut. Spart einem Zeit.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Aber dieses Mal machen wir alles richtig und hauen ab. Raus hier. Nur raus hier.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Was? Weiter geht's. Wir fürchten den Tod nicht.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nein, niemals.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Was? Egal. Wir schaffen das. Wir werden nicht sterben. Niemals. Niemals. Okay. Geronimo! Wow. Okay. Das war, glaube ich, nicht so gut. Oh, wir fallen. Oh. Haha, ich lebe noch.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh Scheiße.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Nicht mit mir. Nee, nicht mit mir, Alter. Wow.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ja, echt mal. Wow. Nichts. Ich jetzt die Portal Gun oder was?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless. making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Was? Es ist ein Museum. Über mich. Oh. Heftig. Okay. Yeah, Alter, Solitär, Junge. Alter, heftig. Ein Schreibtisch. Cool. Okay, noch mehr Text. Oh, die Credits. Cool. Das ist ja mal genial. Die Credits einfach als Gedenktafel. Wahnsinn. Wie cool. Wie cool, Mann. Okay, ich muss erst mal auf die andere Seite. Was ist dann Durchgang? Ach, egal. Ah, da hinten sind noch die Bilder. Ja, ja, klar. Oh, was haben wir denn hier? Post Office. Office Clock. Okay. Na, ich muss erst hoch. Und auf die andere Seite. Warte mal, ist das hier ein riesiger, einziger Spoiler oder was? Den drücken? Komm. Lass mich raten, ich war zu langsam. Verdammt! Oh Mann. Da geht's wieder da lang. Was ist denn hier noch so? Ja, TLDR, echt. Okay, hier sind nochmal die Offices. Okay. Ah ja, okay, cool. Hier noch. Jetzt von dem Narrator. Jetzt alle lesen? Nee, nee, komm. Okay. Hier noch. Okay, okay, okay. Genug. Wo will ich jetzt hin? Ich will dahin, wo es dunkel war. Da. Muss irgendwie weitergehen.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Ja, natürlich. Okay, schalten wir die Stanley Parabel ab, klar. Here we go. What?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh Gott. Gott. Jetzt tot. Hallo? Hä? Was zum... Hä? Leute, wie? Soll ich jetzt echt quitten oder was? Kann nicht sein. Kommt schon. Das ist jetzt das Ende? Ich bin tot, zermatscht und ich kann nicht weiterspielen? Okay, das ist seltsam. Was mache ich denn jetzt? äh. Okay, ich denke, ich muss das Spiel nochmal beginnen. Okay. Alles klar, ja. Warum nicht? Okay, gut. Gut. Hatten wir eine Entscheidungsmöglichkeit? Bei dem...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Vergessen, das gibt's auch nicht.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh Mann, Moment. Escape.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Haben wir? Jetzt lass mich überlegen, war da ein Escape möglich?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Ja, okay. Ich weiß.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Oh, geil. Oh, großartig. Dankeschön, Spiel. Dankeschön. Spart mir Zeit, wo es nur geht. Großartig. Einfach nur gut. Okay, lass mich überlegen. Hatten wir bei dem Escapen irgendeine Möglichkeit?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Egal. Wir werden jetzt uns mal ein neues Ende aussuchen. Und zwar... Wir schalten diese ganze Chose ab.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
The mindfuck
Did he
of
have the
everything.
strength to find out?
Na klar, hab ich die. Aber sowas von.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind-controlled facility, it was too horrible
Ende.
to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for
Oh shit. Oh shit.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Oh Gott, ja,
And
endlich.
yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Awesome.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Yeah. We beat the game. Awesome. Awesome. Sehr schön. Nach dem absolut schrecklichsten Ende, das absolut beste Ende. Sehr gut. Und... Hä? Hä?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Okay. Ja, klar. Warum auch nicht? Hallo? Und jetzt? Zum... Ich... Schreibt sie nicht in die Türen. So schade. Was soll ich denn jetzt machen? Oh Mann, wie ich mich direkt aufgeschmissen und ohne Ziel fühle, nur weil diese Stimme nicht mehr da ist. Ich... Alter, dieses Spiel, ohne Witz. Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah, da haben wir wieder die Entscheidungsmöglichkeit. Doch diesmal gehen wir mal wieder die
This was
rechte.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Es ist neu. Es ist auf jeden Fall neu.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Ja, kommt da noch was?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Ja, komm, mach mich fertig, Alter. Komm, gib's mir richtig. Gib's mir hart. Komm. Komm schon.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Nein, ich warte. Es ist jetzt schon wieder über die Zeit, aber das warte ich jetzt noch aus. Komm schon. Mir was. Bleib hier. Komm. Narrator. Wo kommt das Licht her? Ich finde super, dass jeder Klick wie ein Tastaturanschlag ist. Kommt da jetzt wirklich nichts mehr? Okay, dann machen wir jetzt hier erstmal Pause und gleich geht's weiter.